The game has to figure out where you're at. And oh, look, there's another planetary archive. Are you kidding me? I found 2 planetary archives at random just by landing on a planet. Are you joking? Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and it is weekend event time. So every weekend we get a specific event that gives you great rewards in No Man's Sky. Now, the way you can check to see if you have the weekend event is go to the space anomaly, and you'll see that turquoise floating cube above the cube in the middle. So you'll see that right there. And also, if you're not seeing it or if you're having issues with it, press your pause button, go over to your Discovery tab, and make sure your online Discovery service is active. If you're not connected to the No Man's Sky servers, you will not get the weekend event. They check and make sure you're connected to the servers. So you got to have an internet connection. You don't, as far as I know, you do not need multiplayer. Like, you don't need PSN or Xbox Gold, but you do need an internet connection to connect there. So that's all you need to do, because you're not going to be, unless you want to play with people. If you want to play with people, then you need the Xbox Gold or PSN. And we're going to be taming wild creatures this time. Now, keep in mind, this event's going to go on for 40 hours. So if you don't like the reward, like, it's always going to be Quicksilver right here. But if you don't like the Warp Hypercore, you can just wait 10 minutes and it will give you a different reward. I'm just going to go with that one because it is what it is. I want it. So let's get it. I'm mostly doing this for the Quicksilver because we need that Quicksilver in order to get the special items from the Quicksilver Merchant. So let's head on out. I'm pretty sure they're going to tell us to just leave. Let's go. And let's see. Does it tell you to go anywhere? To talk to a traveler or anything? Nope. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds to get out of here, so let's go. Now, in order to tame wild creatures, you're going to need carbon pellets, but you can actually make them a couple different ways. I'll show you both ways. There's a fast way and a cheap way. Either way works. It doesn't really matter, but if you don't have a lot of carbon, or if you're on a like a permadeath save, it's going to take a lot of carbon, and so you might want to do it the cheap way versus the fast way. So it is telling us to go to this planet over here. So let's head on over there. Oh yeah, we're in here. Target planet reached. Got it. Oh, look at planetary archive right here. Well, let's land over here. Now it's gonna be a random landing area for you, so you might not get the planetary archive. You might get something else. I just so happen to get lucky and land on the planetary archive. So, what you need to do for to capture or to tame creatures is to feed them pellets. Now, if you go into your menu, you can actually just go over here, and in your crafting menu, you can find creature pellets right here. So it takes you 60 carbon to make a creature pellet, right? And so if you make 10 creature pellets, it'll cost you 600 carbon. That's a lot of carbon, but if you have a lot of carbon, it's not a big deal. The other thing you can do is, if you have the nutrient processor, I would highly recommend you do that. All you have to do is go into your nutrient processor and drop in some carbon. And your carbon makes one creature pellet. So you can totally make a ton of creature pellets. The issue is it takes a long time. You see, it's a lot slower than just making it in your menu. But I can make a ton of creature pellets this way. Now, it'll stop you at 50 because that's as much as you can carry in one slot. But, I mean, you don't really need that much. I mean, look at that. It's taking 1 to 1. It does have to simmer, so I'm not going to do it for that long. We're going to do 10. There you go. And put that away. Boom. Exosuit. And then don't forget, pick up your nutrient processor. So let's go get some animals. Now, you're looking for red spots like that. That means there's animals around. Or if you've already scanned an animal, it'll be a green paw. So let's go get some animals. Oh, that's some pretty good gravity over here. So here we go. Here's some animals right here. Let's throw it out. So you press down on your D-pad, go all the way over to your paw, and you'll be able to just throw out some creature pellets. There you go. Boom. And one creature pellet will feed a ton of animals. So you only need to really throw out like one, and a whole bunch of animals will come over and eat it. Look at that. I got 4, probably 5 or 6 by the time all of them come over and get a bite. So yes, I mean, I always throw out more because I want to make sure these guys all get enough. So they can all eat, but, you know, I want to make sure they all get enough. Now, all we're going to be doing is running around and trying to find animals here. You can kill the animals, and they will respawn new ones. I don't do that because I'm not a devil. I'm not a, you know, evil person. But you can. If you want to kill the animals, they will respawn new ones near you. It might take a little bit of time, but they will happen. So we're going to be doing 36 of them. Oh, God, we have a Sentinel coming after us. Oh, no. So this planet's a little bit of a headache. So what you can do, what you can remember is, hey, if you don't like this planet or you don't want to deal with the Sentinels coming after you, go fly to another planet. That's all you have to do. You have to be in the same system. You can't teleport to a random planet in some other system. But all we have to do is go to a different planet and start throwing pellets down there. So let's do that real fast. Can't, you know, don't think you can go back to one of your planets. You can't teleport or anything like that. And we're going to wait for that Sentinel search to go down and disappear. Come on. Yeah, they're mad. All right, good. It's gone. So we have 9 out of our 36 animals. We're going to leave the planet. Now, the big thing is you have to go and land on the planet they mark first. You have to go and land on it, get out of your ship, walk around a little bit. That way it knows that you've actually tried to look there. Now we can go to any planet we want since we've already landed there. And we said, nah, you know what? That's not good. Look at the planet over here. Wait, not that one. Over there. Let's see what this planet is. And you can look for a really good planet. I would say don't look for an airless planet because airless planets don't have very many animals, if any. And so if it's an airless planet, you don't want to go there. What is this one? An abandoned planet? That doesn't sound too enticing. If it's abandoned, that means maybe they haven't actually done anything. A fragmented moon? That's not going to have a lot of animals on it because it's an anomaly planet. It'll have one animal type on there, and so it'll be hard to find more of them on there. Green, a nuclear planet? This is actually looking pretty good. So let's go over there. Let's find this one. It has high Sentinel activity, which is kind of a pain in the butt still, but let's see if it's not aggressive. They're not aggressive Sentinels. They're just high Sentinel activity, so they're going to be all over the place. If you're mining for resources, that's going to be a big deal because the Sentinels are going to be constantly around you looking and making sure you're being good. But we're feeding animals, so it's not really going to matter. They love it when you feed animals. You just don't want the aggressive Sentinels to be around because the aggressive Sentinels don't care what you're doing. If you're there, you're an enemy, you're a threat. Let's land right here. And you have to get out and look around. And sometimes it'll take a second for the animals to appear. So give it a minute. You know, they have to like load in. The game has to figure out where you're at. And oh, look, there's another planetary archive. Are you kidding me? I found 2 planetary archives at random just by landing on a planet. Are you joking? This is like the best run ever. I never, you know, it takes forever to find planetary archives, and I just found 2 of them in like 10 minutes. Holy cow. That's insane. All right, now we're looking for animals, and remember, it takes a little bit of a while to load in. Oh, there's some there, but you can't feed the flying animals unless they land on the ground. Like these ones are not going to land on the ground, so I can't feed those guys. I'm getting whipped by the plants. All right. And maybe they won't be around the a building. Up there, like over there. There's some guys over here. And again, you can also just throw out some food and see if there's anything nearby. Instead of searching around, just throw it out at random. Boom. And if there's any animals close by, they will smell it. You know, I don't see any animals, so no, it wasn't close enough. But yeah, they will actually like have a question mark over their head because they're like, "Oh, what's that smell?" And they'll go over and investigate the food. Let's throw this guy. Yep, see, there you go. There's the question mark over them. Oh, I didn't even see his little baby over there. But yeah, and so they will come out of the woodwork looking for that food. So all you got to do is throw it out there, and they will grab it. Boom. Yep. And then once you've fed an animal, you can't just keep feeding them over and over again. It doesn't count. You have to wait. You have to wait for a long time because they're already technically tamed. This guy, whoa, that's a creepy looking crab. Oof, you're creepy, okay. But we're feeding our animals. We're doing pretty good. There seems to be a lot more animals here. Again, you gotta wait for them to load in, so give it a second. You know, if they're not around, walk a little bit, get to a different area, because sometimes you know the animals don't want to appear in certain parts of the planet. That's fine. You know, they have their preferred time. Sometimes they only appear at night. Sometimes they only appear at daytime. So if you ever want to check that out, press your pause button and go to your list, and it'll tell you, hey, look, a rare, it's on the ground and it's always active. Common, ground, mostly diurnal, which means mostly during the day. Not nocturnal, diurnal. So that means they are only out during the day. So you have those kind of notes to go by and go, okay, there's animals that are a lot of animals that are on the ground. They're common, and they're out during the day. So at nighttime, I'm not going to see a lot of animals. That's a good thing to take note of. So let's get some more animals here. Well, we got that. I was making some more while they were eating. Look at all the poop around here. Look at the little tiny... This little guy... Look at how small this thing is. And it made a gigantic pile of... The poop is bigger than him. Holy cow, dude. You need to calm down. Whatever you... Oh, just poop it again. All right. Everyone's pooping. It's time to go back to the Nexus. So let's head back and collect our Quicksilver and our Warp Cell. And I'll see you guys back there. Yeah, so we made it back to the Space Anomaly. Now, this is the key. If you want to glitch it out, what you can do is... We got out of our ship, which means we made an autosave. Now, all you have to do if you want to glitch out and keep doing the weekend event over and over again is to come over here, accept your reward, and say, yeah, we completed the mission. Give me that reward. All right. Then you go back into your Nexus, pick out another Quicksilver mission, like we would select this one, jump back into our ship, but never get back out of it again. Never make a new save. So get back in the ship after you've accepted this mission. Go to the location, and once you land on the planet, instead of getting out of your ship, reload your save. If you reload your save at that point, it will kick you out, and it'll bring you right back to the Space Anomaly, and it will restart the weekend event. And you'll be able to keep doing it over and over and keep getting all that Quicksilver. If you want a detailed explanation of that, Captain Steve has an amazing video. I'm going to link it up top and down below in the description. That way you guys can go do that. It is pretty awesome. You'll get a ton of Quicksilver doing that. Well, let's look at our rewards. Let's see what we got. We got our... Oh, my Twitch rewards are in here now. Goodbye, Quicksilver. Oh, so we haven't even done it yet. We're only at Tier 1. We're only halfway done with Tier 1. But we're going to be getting our decorations, our sail decorations, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so these are going to go into your base building, so that's okay. I mean, whatever you want to do. Oh, I didn't get my bubble vat. I need to do that, claim that. But yeah, now we have, you know, all the stuff. You can go back and buy a whole bunch of all of it. Look at that, energy coil for your pet, all of it. So we still need to unlock all of that, which means everyone needs to go do their weekend event. The more people that do the weekend event and Quicksilver missions, the faster it will unlock. So go do that. And I'll see you guys next time.